Hi Voodoo fam, so today's video is about the Ogou Ferey, one of the best known Haitian Vodou spirits, and you also honor that spirit in Louisiana as well, especially if you have Haitian influence in your practice.
When many people hear the name Ogou, they think they're referring to one specific spirit. However, Ogou represents an entire family associated with strength, iron, and action.
So today we're going to talk specifically about Ogou Ferey. We're going to discuss the symbolism of the iron. We're going to explore the meaning of the machete and examine why so many practitioners honor him. So as always, this video is for educational purposes, reflect historical information as well as my own personal perspective or spiritual perspective. Since I am a Mambo Makut in Haitian Vodou, and I have some experience with Ogou Ferey. Let's get started. Ogou Ferey qualities is usually of that of a warrior. So he represents authority, he represents leadership, courage, discipline, protection, and determination. So the warrior symbolism doesn't refer to just physical combat.
Every warrior must face the dark alone. But with unwavering faith, you will overcome.
So a spiritual warrior must also fight through challenges, obstacles, fear, self-doubt, and in difficult situations.
Many people describe Ogou spirits as direct and strong. They are disciplined and action-oriented.
Ogou energy encourages movement. Instead of waiting, a warrior acts. Instead of surrendering, a warrior persists. So one of the most recognizable symbols of Ogou is iron. Throughout history, iron transformed civilizations. Iron created tools. It created weapons. Iron made agriculture more efficient. Iron allowed communities to build and defend themselves, as well as expand. Because of this, iron became a powerful spiritual symbol. Iron represents strength, protection, work, endurance, transformation. Many sacred objects of Ogou is made of metal. The symbolism of iron reminds us that strength isn't something that simply we inherit. Strength is forged.
Just as iron is shaped through heat and pressure, people are often transformed through life's challenges. Perhaps no object is more strongly associated with Ogou than the machete. Many people see a machete and think only of a weapon. However, the machete has many meanings. Traditionally, it was also a tool. A machete clears land. It removes obstacles. It creates pathways.
So spiritually, the machete can symbolize protection and strength, as well as authority, the removal of obstacles, as well as the ability to move forward. All should not go, Ogou Ferey. By the way, all should not go is a greeting or something we say for the Nago nation of spirits, which is the Ogou family of spirits are from. Also, for spiritual practitioners of Voodooist, that we say in Haitian Creole, Voodooist, Louisiana Voodoo we say Voodooist. It can mean or be a reminder to cut away anything that prevents growth. May Ogou cut away anything that prevents growth for us. We need growth. That's an elevation in this life. Sometimes our greatest obstacle isn't an outside force. Sometimes it's fear. Sometimes it's doubt. Sometimes it's the inability to act. The symbolism of the machete reminds us to move forward with purpose. So I did do a short on that I don't know, I'm probably going to post this not today, which is Thursday. So I did a short Thursday. Y'all probably see this Friday. But this kind of goes a little bit deeper in Deaf and Alone for. Okay, so I took a break to eat, and I was just thinking, I know I said Thursday. Y'all may see this on Thursday, which is today. If I get everything done, I'll upload it. But anywho's, we're going to talk about the devotional practices. So many Voodooists and Voodooists honor Ogou through devotional practices.
Guide my path. Ogou!
Yeah, I just love me some Ogou. But anywho's, these can include candles, rum, food offerings, prayer, personal acts of devotion, even regular moms that they'll give you, because sometimes the spirit will come and tell you a particular thing that it wants you to do. Every house, every lineage, every practitioner approaches devotional work in different ways. So I always tell people to respect the traditions that they follow and learn from reliable sources and experienced teachers. And if you have a mentor, from that mentor. And then, of course, we got little gurus online like myself. So as you all know, my spiritual practice and my spiritual framework incorporates multiple traditions. That's why I talk about multiple traditions, because I like to talk about them separately, but also how they relate and form my practice within Louisiana Voodoo. So I practice Louisiana Voodoo while also being Mambo Makut in Haitian Vodou and participating in my Société or spiritual house, which is a Haitian spiritual house. But my personal practice is Louisiana Voodoo, so I draw from that. Haitian Vodou, I draw from Spiritism, Voodoo, and my folk Catholic practice, which kind of falls under Louisiana Voodoo also. Like, not all of them are like under it. I'm not saying all of it is under the umbrella, but they help formulate. Pretty much there's a little bit of those traditions naturally within Louisiana Voodoo. So, since historically Louisiana Voodoo always incorporated multiple cultural traditions or cultural influences, I find that the value in studying these different traditions together while still keeping them, pretty separate, and respecting their individual traditions. So my goal isn't to erase those differences that they do have. My goal is to learn from each of them to help me develop spiritually. Each one gives me something different with my practice, per se. Each one help me understand in different ways, or each one just give me something different, that I can incorporate. Now, Ogou, in my personal practice, I work with him a lot. We have a close connection. We have a strong connection. And there's just certain things that I do. I won't really say much on here that I do for Ogou. He even gave me a personal reglement that I will be starting as well. And I don't know if it's just this one time or is it something that he wants me to keep going. But I'll find that out. So everything for me personally, Ogou for me personally, he does clear paths. Hence the machete again. Very symbolic. You can have him open your doors, but you need somebody to clear that path. And that's going to be your Ogou for that. Just to cut away the bull and all that other stuff. So, conclusion, Ogou teaches us about more than just strength or brute strength, which is also part of it. But Ogou also teaches us discipline. He teaches us that we need to take action. He teaches us courage. We have to have courage to go through. One of the things that my mentor said is, because one of the principles of Voodoo is courage. You can't, or let me just say this. You can't serve Ogou and not help defend people. You can't serve Ogou and be cowardice. You can't serve certain spirits They say you are a servitor of those spirits, and you do not stand for what they are. Right? Like, you can't say you serve Donto. This is not a Donto video, but you don't stand up for women's rights. You don't stand up for misuse of children, for honoring marriages and the home and things like that. Ogou also teaches us perseverance, on how to persevere through trials and tribulations and just obstacles that may come in our way, how to keep going, how to keep pushing. And most importantly, he teaches us that growth often requires us to clear a new path. Cut their roads, clear that path, Ogou. So thank you for joining me today. If you enjoy content about Haitian Vodou, Louisiana Voodoo, Spiritism, Hoodoo, conjure, root work, and African spirituality, please hit that bell notification, hit that like button on this video. Till next time, stay blessed. I am the born again Voodooist. I am Mambo. I'm a priestess. I'm an ordained minister named Ginem. Till next time, stay blessed.